Good evening. You're watching the news at 7:30 on ATV. I'm Emily Sue.
And I'm Raymond Yang. Here's a look at tonight's top stories.
Health Minister accepts criticism over handling of rotten meat scandal amid calls for investigation into McDonald's role.
Anti-Occupy Central leaders boast of signature campaign success, while Chambers of Commerce issue warnings.
Monetary Authority chief rejects calls to use exchange fund for infrastructure and social welfare spending. Health Minister Koh Weng Man has accepted criticism over the government's handling of the rotten meat scandal, while one of his top officials accused McDonald's of misleading the Center for Food Safety during its investigations.
Executives from the parent company of the disgraced mainland supplier to McDonald's admitted its food safety standards were poor and promised sweeping management and production line changes to prevent another fiasco.
The scandal erupted more than a week ago when a television report exposed the Shanghai Huxi Food Company for poor hygiene standards, accusing it of selling rotten meat to fast food chains and falsifying expiry dates. Huxi's parent company, the US-based OSI Group, has sent its top executives to Shanghai for damage control, and today they admitted that their own investigation had found standards were indeed below par. The company has decided to stop using products from all Huxi plants and promised sweeping changes to its China operations, including its management team. A quality control center will be set up to better supervise the production line. Here in Hong Kong, both the government and McDonald's are under fire after they first played down the scandal and confirmed a week later that the fast food giant had imported 380 tons of pork and chicken from Huxi over the past year. This afternoon, lawmakers on LegCo's food safety panel held a 90-minute meeting with officials to demand answers.
We have urged the government to launch a full investigation on the McDonald's food scandal. And we hope that the government can do that forcefully so that the public can understand what happened. And that the McDonald's should be more transparent and be more responsible and put public health and food safety on the top priority rather than the enterprise interest.
McDonald's has been severely criticized for initially denying using Huxi food, then making a U-turn on Thursday and pulling a range of items off its Hong Kong menu. The Center for Food Safety today explained how McDonald's had been evasive, misleading investigators by telling them it had imported meat from Huxi's Hebei plant rather than from Shanghai.
I think initially the Center for Food Safety would like to have a face-to-face meeting, and then at the end it was compromised to have a teleconference meeting.
Food and Health Secretary Koh Weng Man was diplomatic, but the finger-pointing was clear.
It was true that the Center for Food Safety did encounter certain difficulty in getting in touch with the management of the company.
But still, the government was less than forthcoming today with its broader investigation into 8 other fast food chains. The Food Safety Ordinance requires restaurants to keep records of their imported foodstuff for 24 months and produce them when necessary. Such records have been inspected in 7 of those restaurant chains, while one is still ongoing, but the government is refusing to name it. Even McDonald's had failed to provide those records in a timely and accurate manner, the health minister said.
We do accept criticism on this particular point, including I myself have quoted this particular information wrongly initially. As I said, the public expect the government to be very proactive in managing all these food safety incidents,